he did what he's supposed to. He did what he's supposed to do. You know, I want Coolboy Steph to hold his head high. Proud of him. Any true champion can take a loss and bounce back. You know. But far as, you know, Inoue, it was a Filipino fighter. He had fought twice.
Yeah.
Donaire. So Donaire was giving him fits in the first fight, and if I'm not mistaken, Donaire was somewhere close to 40 or 40 years old when he fought him the first time. Whereas, and he was in his 20s, so he should have knocked him out in the first fight, fighting a guy, you know, like I said before, you know, at that age. And you know, a lot of times we look and we find different ways to try to bash fighters and talk bad about fighters. I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna say is, we talking about everybody else in a pound for pound. But when is Gervonta Davis going to go somewhere in a pound for pound? Inoue deserve to be in a pound for pound? Absolutely. Do Terrence Crawford deserve to be in a pound for pound? Absolutely. But what about Gervonta Tank Davis? What about? I mean, he deserves to be somewhere also in a pound for pound.
Why don't they give him that credit?
You know, the boxer we're gonna say, I knew he did this, I knew he did that. Yeah, okay, that's cool. You know, what I need Inoue to do is do like, you know, like we do over here in the U.S. now. And I need him to come fight in the U.S. Random blood and urine testing. Just honestly, what I like about, I think he's a hell of a fighter. A hell of a fighter. I won't take nothing away from him. Hell of a fighter. And I like.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles Jack. Well, at this point, I told y'all, Floyd is still the face of boxing, bro. It's evident. Every time he come out and say something, it takes over boxing. Yeah, the whole boxing world is up in arms. Floyd got a lot of power in boxing. You know, a lot of motherfuckers think that shit cap. At this point, I agree with Floyd. If you deal with Al Heyman, you dealing with Floyd, whether you like it or not. So Floyd kind of warns in a way. I just want you to. I also want to mention, because nobody's talking about this. He also said he want random blood samples and a lot of shit. Same thing he told Pacquiao, and Pacquiao said he was scared of needles. So I'm hoping that Inoue is not afraid of needles. I'm hoping his religion don't go against, random blood samples to make sure you ain't on steroids and shit like that. Hoping it's not a problem. Hoping it ain't a problem coming over here in America and shit like that. So let me just say what I think, because I'm not finna dance around this shit. I said this shit before. I don't give a fuck about Inoue versus Tank, and I'm explaining why. And I don't give a fuck if you agree. Listen, I'ma treat all non-black fighters the same way black fighters get treated. I told you got to do some spectacular shit, and I'm gonna go on account to say some more shit because I'm unfair. Inoue ain't on my top 10 pound for pound list. When it comes to non-black fighters, the only non-black fighter that may be on my list is Bivol, and I might put him number 10. How about that? Teofimo ain't on my list. He beat a sorry ass Josh Taylor that showed that Jack Catterall win was not cap. Josh Taylor wasn't shit, bro. Anyway, Inoue gotta do some more shit. He gotta beat Tank. He gotta move up to 147 and beat Boots. Beat Keith, double E with the F. Then he gotta move up to 54 and beat Bud, beat Spence, beat Tim Tszyu. And if he jump up to 168 and beat Benavidez and Canelo and them, I might put him number 10. How about that? I'm just tired of when a non-black fighter do some regular shit. It's always super spectacular. Because I'm going to keep saying this and I'm going to say it over and over. If Coolboy had to beat Inoue, they would have just said he wasn't good as we thought. It wouldn't have moved Coolboy up on the pound for pound. A lot of people didn't even have Coolboy on their pound for pound list. That's what I'm saying about the disrespect. Most ESPN, they didn't have him Coolboy on their pound for pound list. They didn't have him as a top 10 pound for pound fighter, bro. The boxing world didn't really respect Coolboy like that. A lot of people tried to say Figueroa beat him. Boxing world didn't respect Coolboy as no top 5 pound for pound fighter. And if he had to beat Inoue, there's no way anybody would have said that Coolboy is a top 5 pound for pound fighter. Inoue beat Coolboy, and they saying he's the number 1, number 2 pound for pound fighter in boxing, including black fans. And like I said at this point, I'm just sick of it. I'm tired of boxing. I'm tired of black fans getting so amazed when a non-black fighter do regular shit. Do regular shit. Just like when Pacquiao was moving up out on weight. Let me tell you something, bro. When you start at them 105s and 110 and 115 and 118, 122, those weight divisions are most of the time it's easy because there ain't many black fighters in that division. We normally don't be that small. Anyway, so that shit don't be too spectacular. And the weight divisions are only 3 pounds apart and shit like that. So I see the trickery, bro. Coolboy he was the unified champion at 122 and couldn't get an undisputed match. Watch how Inoue get it in his next fight. Watch how anybody he want to fight. That's what I'm saying about the unfairness. And when a black fighter is elite, nobody want to fight him. Motherfuckers talk all this shit about Regis and how he got exposed in his last fight. Devin is the only one willing to fight him. Who else at 140 trying to fight Regis Prograis? Nobody. And he ain't even, to me, Regis on the elite level. He's very good, but not elite on the Devin, Tank, and Shakur type level. But what I'm saying is when a black fighter is considered elite, bro, a lot of fighters don't even want to fight him or give him a chance. So at this point, the red carpet is laid out for Inoue. Let me tell you something. That motherfucker he probably got a bigger black fan base than Canelo got right now. Because a lot of black fans turned on Canelo when the Mexicans did. But, bro, that shit ain't spectacular. And another reason why it ain't so spectacular, because just like Spence fans try to say, Spence didn't look right. He didn't look right. And I agree. But at the same time, y'all ain't saying Coolboy didn't look right. Coolboy looked timid as fuck, and you can keep trying to say how spectacular it was. It can only be so spectacular when I see the best version of Coolboy. Coolboy jab looked like he didn't even know how to throw one. And look when he got dropped, how his hands was down. Coolboy don't never walk forward with his hands down. He never comes forward with his hands down. So anyway, that's a whole nother story, bro. But yeah, you gonna move up. You gonna beat 122, beat 126, jump up to 130. You know, it's so amazing. Well, what pisses me off, Devin Haney won undisputed, and when he asked for a take fight, they say he capped. Let me tell you something, and there's a lot of people that try to act like they ride with Shakur, but Shakur fans ain't telling Tank what's up. They not calling for it, because Devin and Tank seems to not, and Shakur has accomplished more than Inoue in my opinion. Yeah, I think Valdez is a better opponent than anybody Inoue's beat. Because Coolboy didn't look like Coolboy. Like I said, bro, no, Devin and Shakur way more deserving of a Tank fight. Even Teofimo Lopez is more deserving. You don't beat one black fighter, bro, and now you're at the top of boxing. Nobody had Coolboy as the top of boxing. They act like this motherfucker beat Spencer Crawford. You know. And I done told you motherfuckers some more shit. I told you in my last video. Tank is very good and he's special. Tank definitely ain't better than Spencer Crawford, but I told you I went a step further. Tank is not better than Boots. Just like Inoue ain't on Tank level, Tank is not on Boots level right now. Not on Boots level, bro. Too much hand speed, too much power, too much versatility. Boots is a better fighter than Tank. And I think Tank is a much better fighter than Inoue. Let me tell you something, bro. I don't trust that shit. Yeah, you may have natural hand speed and shit. That may be the only thing natural about you. I think the power is capped. I think it's a lot of things you do to make your power more effective. I think it's a lot of shit, bro. And you know another thing that I really want to say, because I think he is dirty. Yeah, I think Yeah, I think he dirty as shit. And another thing I want to point out to all you fair black fans, why is it when fighters pop dirty, you ever know 90% of the time it's a black fighter or a Mexican? White fighter, how many white fighters get popped dirty? You know, ever since they popped Fatback Fury about 3 years ago for that clenbuterol and Canelo, they have yet to pop dirty again. So what I'm saying, it's always black fighters get popped. They get caught. Jarrell Miller still ain't back in box, and he fighting on little undercards and shit. But I'm just saying, now Dillian White, Conor Ben, it's always black fighters that get caught juicing. As if we the only ones who do it and don't nobody else juice, because most foreign fighters, they don't get caught like that. And when Povetkin kept getting busted for all them steroids, he still got an opportunity to fight Joshua, an opportunity to fight Dillian White. He still got opportunity after opportunity. So, like I said, if we're going to talk fair boxing, let's keep it all the way 100. And so, Floyd said he warned Inoue that Coolboy Tank don't punch nothing like Coolboy. And that's another thing I got to point out about boxing, bro. You may really have a high ring IQ like they trying to make you sound and all that there. And you may be this great fighter, bro. But there is no fighter moving up that's finna beat Tank. And I told you before, you won't beat Shakur, bro. And that's why I'm saying, I'm not the biggest Shakur fan at this point because of the shit he do. Shakur is almost the monkey of the show at this point. But I still respect his skills, bro. Inoue ain't near as good as Shakur, let alone Tank. He's not. But I think Shakur better than Tank also. I think Shakur better than Tank. But I'm just telling. Let me tell you something, bro. Inoue, I can't say you better than no Shaquille Foster, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I'm a black man that understand my black excellence and understand black greatness and appreciate that shit. That's black fans' problem, and that's why they say black fighters don't sell. It's because we don't appreciate our fighters. How dare you motherfuckers try to put a motherfucking foreign fighter over my motherfucking fighters who been getting great wins. Devin Haney going to Australia twice and beating Kambosos was far more impressive than you having Coolboy come to your country and beat him. And he looked lethargic and bewildered and all kind of other shit. So it just ain't as impressive to me. So like I said, you don't beat one good fighter and now you top 2 pound for pound. Where is that? Why Shakur wasn't considered top 3 pound for pound when he beat Oscar Valdez? Tank wasn't considered top 3 pound for pound when he beat Jose Pedraza? What are we talking about? When Devin beat Loma, they didn't say he top 3 pound for pound. They say he got exposed because he had a close fight. So like I said, my fighters don't get their respect. Don't get their respect. And like I said, bro, Inoue got a country behind him. And if this boy, they will supply him with... I'm telling you, bro, I told you, he finna start doing some shit Loma did. Black fighters just finna start quitting. It's gonna be black fighters just walk out the ring like that fat dude did when he fought FL Jabba. And just walk out the ring at the beginning. Black fighters are finna really believe the hype. And they gonna show him ultimate respect. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be some black fighters that he may quit. Yeah, like Walters and them and when Rigondeaux and them quit. It's going to be some fighters because when non-black fighters do shit that we do on a regular black fighters, they admire it. They just like it's a lot of black fighters that still believe in Canelo, even though he got exposed by Bivol, completely exposed, and Bivol beat him easily. It's still black fighters that honor and respect Canelo and look at him almost like a god. Cause when he was knocking out them white boys, black fans was he's the greatest. He's the greatest. He's the greatest Mexican ever, and he's this and that. He was knocking out 10 white boys back to back. So like I said, bro, I seen it with Canelo. I seen it with Loma. Now I'm seeing it with Inoue, bro. This shit, I refuse, bro. I don't give a fuck about this fight. Really don't give a fuck about it, bro. And I'm not too impressed, bro. I see hand speed all the goddamn time. Hell, Speedy Ellis got hand speed. So, I don't give a fuck about that fight. And, Floyd, I'm going to say this and I'm going to get off this motherfucker. He done talk Tank, and I see it, bro, but I see it, but I don't care much for it. Floyd, he really ain't don't want to make a way for black fighters or don't want to see black fighters versus black fighters. He on some superior shit. Floyd just want black fighters to beat the shit out of non-black fighters and to show that we the best. But it's also a downplay to that. It's a other side to that coin. You also limiting the opportunity for other black fighters like Shakur and Devin. And you also limiting the opportunities for us to just have our own shit. You know, sometimes I just want some black shit. Sometimes I just want some shit that don't involve no other fans where you can just stay the fuck out. It was supposed to be like that with Spence versus Crawford. But you motherfuckers turned that into some monkey shit with Spence fans versus Bud fans. So like I said, at this point, we can't have shit to ourselves. So all that black fight the Philippine, black fight the Mexican, and black fight this and all that stuff. Cause one thing about it, when the black fighter win, it's never no amazing shit. Just like it wasn't no amazing shit when Floyd beat Pacquiao. They said the fight was boring. But if Pacquiao had to beat Floyd, they would have said it was the greatest win of all time. It was the most spectacular shit. So I don't give a fuck who don't like this shit or don't appreciate or just don't agree. Bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm just tired of the cap. Just tired of the cap, bro. So, but one thing about it, Tank will move down to 126. Tank will suck his whole stomach up just to make weight. Because this is honor. He said it before. Way before Inoue beat Coolboy. It's my dream fight to fight Inoue. Because he already has the greatest admiration and respect for him. Because one thing I know about black fighters, when a non-black fighter do regular shit, we honor it. We think it's the most great. And we respect him. But Tank don't respect Devin Haney. And he don't respect Shakur. And he don't respect Frank Martin. And those are facts. But he respect Inoue. And that's just a fact. That's just how we are. It's a lack of value. That's just how we are. And you going to give him a big check. But you won't do it for Devin. You won't do it for sure. You're not jumping. Because the realest shit Tank could do right now is to fight Frank Martin. And give him a big bag, bro. Because he haven't received it yet. And give him some attention. That's the realest shit you could do right now is fight Frank Martin. So, but I know you ain't going to do that. Like I said, you're going to suck your stomach up and sit in that goddamn sauna and sweat all your weight out. And you're going to make 120. You might go all the way down to 122 just to fight Inoue. Because like I said, at this point, and you know another thing, and I'm going to get off this mode. Before the Coolboy fight, nobody was saying Inoue was a huge star. Nobody said that shit, but he beat Coolboy, and now we're making it like he's the face of boxing, and it's such an intriguing, and he brings so much to the table. Let me tell you something about boxing, and I'm gonna tell you how fake it is. When you are not from America, and you say you're a Chinese or Japanese, say even an Arab, whether you're Honduras, wherever you from that ain't America, and you got a flag, you can always be a superstar. It ain't the fact that Inoue is a super, it's the fact that he beat a black fighter. That's most fan base. When you beat a black fight, you become a superstar. That's just a fact. So, you know, look at when Madonna beat Adrian Broner. He got two of the biggest checks of his life against Floyd. So Tank will follow in Floyd's footsteps and always give non-black fighters an opportunity to get a huge check and be on the big stage. This is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.